Hey y'all, all Indianapolis Colts fans, Jim Irsay is out of his rabbit ass mind, okay? Jim Irsay is a drunk. He sniffed that powder. He popped them pills. He do it all. Like, he out here threatening to sue ESPN, First Take, and Stephen A. and all of them because they were getting on him about his arrest and all that because he blamed it on him, on prejudice, the people being prejudiced towards him because he is a rich white man, a billionaire, millionaire, whatever. He's a rich white man, and that's what his arrest was for when he got arrested in, I think, was it 2014, right? He get on Twitter having a whole rant talking about he gonna sue ESPN First Take. He out here talking about Edgerrin James. He took a picture of him with Edgerrin James, talking about some, my boy Edgerrin, my friend Edgerrin James says, "Get a life, fool." Get you some crazy shit he said, right? And I'm like, yo, then he starts talking about how he came from a family full of immigrants and he came from a hard life. I'm paraphrasing all this and all of that, and how he worked his butt off, and and how he would never have that low amount of cash on him or something crazy he said. I'm like, yo, this man, he gotta be high talking like this. For real, they just show you everybody that's a millionaire is not just well put together. They're not all just super, super smart. They just got, some of them are trust fund babies, right? And I hate how he tried to paint this whole narrative like he just got it out the mud. Every millionaire, billionaire dude always want to be a person that got it out the mud. They worked hard, scratching and clawed day and night, worked all night in the factories in the blistering snow, and just made it happen for themselves. Your father was a millionaire. You inherited the coast from your daddy. That's really what it is. All that acting like you just got it out the mud is ridiculous. Then the man, first, because he pulled out the "I have a black friend" card, talking about Edgerrin James said, "Get a life, fool," and all that type of stuff to Stephen A. Smith, right? Then he go pull out the, my black mom, talking about a black woman that raised him and helped him raise him and his siblings and all this and all of that. He's talking about his mammy, okay? The help. The black women who were working for white families because that's all they could do to make a living. They're working for white families, taking care of the children, cleaning their house, and all of that. He's talking about one of those women, and our ancestors, one of our ancestors. Talking about his black mama. Are you for real? You to talk about having a rags to riches story, and you got a mammy in the house? And I ain't gonna even use that word, derogatory word, to talk about the black woman. But your mother, your black mother, was a maid for y'all. A black woman who could only work for y'all to really make a living. Talking about, like, oh my God, like, this shit is just, it's just, the jokes write itself. What? They pull out the "I got a black friend" card, and they prejudiced against me and all that, and you had a black maid cleaning up behind you, raising you up and all of that. And it's just to talk about how you got all this honor for this black woman who raised you, to call her your black mama. Did you give some of the millions to her children, to her offspring and her grandchildren or whatever? Did you give some to her people? Get some of that. You better have gave the bread out to her now that you pulling her name out your you know what now, because you found yourself in some hot water because people clowning you out for basically saying you were prejudiced against. That's why they stopped you. They stopped you because you were drunk and you're a pillhead. Okay? That's what it was. You're a pill popping animal. You might be a syrup sipping. I don't know. Oh, allegedly. All this stuff is alleged that I'm talking. This is alleged. Because you can't believe dudes like me on YouTube. We make videos. I just be saying stuff because dudes like me on YouTube just be saying stuff crazy. Can't believe guys like me. Anyway, yeah. So Jim Irsay, I'm looking like this fool is wild, man. Talking about you got just pulling out your love for this black woman. You love her from the heavens to the moon, from the earth above, and all of that. Did you give our people some of that bread you didn't got from owning the Colts? All that money Peyton Manning, them, Edgerrin James, your other black friend you quoted, Edgerrin James, them help you pull in, Bob Sanders, all them. Did you get all the money you earned from them putting it all on the line for you? Did you get some to the family of that black mama that you love and cherish and hold so highly, and you just you honor her so much? Because if that shit don't mean shit if you ain't help her people out and you got them out here just living, working day to day, and you ain't throw some bread to them. You love her so much, So yeah, man, it's just it's quite crazy to me the way he pulling this out his ass. But yeah, Jim Irsay, he sound like he snorted something before he made all them tweets. It was just like, yo, what are you doing? What are you doing? And you know, some people might get mad at me for saying this is all alleged. Don't get mad, this is alleged. I'm just all for jokes for YouTube, man. Yeah, but anyway, Jim Irsay is a MF of, well, I say, yo, this dude here is something else, man. But hey, maybe y'all might be tripping. Machiavelli Mills TV, I'm out. Peace.